Hi, my YouTube people. Welcome to today's newest psychic reading on none other than the legend herself, Tina Turner. It's a sad day. The Another legend has gone, another legend has left us. Tina Turner, who looked great, as she aged. This is obviously a later picture of her. Tina Turner, she had beautiful hair too. Tina Turner passed away today, or it was announced today that Tina Turner passed away. Um, I did see online that I believe she, and don't quote me on this, it was said that she allegedly passed away from, I think, something with her heart and her kidneys. All right, something being associated with those two things. I think, what did I see earlier? Tina, because I looked it up while I was at the gym. Had stroke. Okay, stroke and kidney failure before death. Okay. I don't know where I got the heart from, but once again, I'm not a doctor. Maybe I might be a little bit of a medical medium to some degree, but I'm not a doctor. I'm not, in things of this nature. So it is what it is. So thank you all for being here. Like I said, this is a very sad day. I can't believe we lost a legend, Tina Turner, the legend Tina Turner. It's crazy. So let's go ahead and just kind of tap in and see what we pick up or what I pick up. I hope you all are doing well. And I hope you all are thriving and being healthy, and just remember to, reach out to your loved ones and tell them you care, that, you love them, you miss them. If you haven't talked to them in a while, reach out because you just never know. We really never know. You guys, if you want your own personal reading from me, by the way, I am available for personal readings. You can text me at 703-791-9162 for a personal reading. Many of you will text me like kind of late at night too, so if you want to hit me up late at night, do not hesitate to do so. You can text me at 703-791-9162. You can email me at lamarr.townsend@gmail.com or visit my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. That's where all the information is, all right? So this is my website, so once you reach this page, you know you're on the right page. You can scroll down and read reviews from people who have purchased readings from me. All right. You can also scroll down and read reviews from, like I said, people who have purchased readings from me. You can also follow me down here on Instagram and Facebook. If you would like a reading, go right to the store section. Once you've reached the store section, this is where you can go to view all the rates, services, products, classes, and candles I do offer. I do offer quite a lot. I do offer email readings. I offer phone readings. I do also offer video recorded readings where you send your questions and I record myself doing your reading after you've made your payment and sent your questions. Within 1 to 4 days or less, and then I email you the video download link to keep, once again, within 1 to 4 days or less with the video recorded readings. I do also offer birth chart readings, both individual and compatibility birth chart readings. I do also offer candles, protection candles, money candles, love candles, custom candles. I do also offer past life readings if you want to learn about your past lives. I offer mediumship readings, which is what we're about to maybe do here. I don't want to force it, because it is such a fresh passing. But a mediumship reading is where I connect with the other side and bring forth messages for you, typically without the cards. And I also offer classes, tarot classes, astrology classes, as well as dream interpretation readings. So if you'd be interested in any of these things, then definitely check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. So let's go ahead and get into this reading on Tina Turner. Let's do a singing bowl. Thank you, Spirit, for opening up the channel so that I can connect with the energy of Tina Turner. Thank you for providing any clarity, insight, or messages that need to come through. I am not wanting to pull too heavily on Tina Turner's energy because it is such a fresh passing. But if she would like to come through and bring forth any messages, thank you, Father God, for allowing her to do so. Thank you for protecting my energy, thoughts, minds, and emotions, as well as Tina's, those watching this video. Amen, amen, amen. let's get into it and see what we've got going on. Spirit, give us some clarity and insight about Tina Turner and what went on with Tina Turner's life, any insight or clarity. The first thing I'm seeing is like crystals. Like I'm seeing amethyst. I feel like I'm seeing a rose quartz crystal. I feel like she was really into crystals. This may be something that was documented. I'm not a huge fan of Tina Turner, but I do recognize that she is a legend and respect her. And especially, I was a big fan of her performance. She was a good performer. But I see her being really into like crystals, really into chakras, which is not surprising. But this is the first thing that I'm tapping into. Um, and I feel like in some way, shape, or form, I say all this to say that I feel like this aided her. All of these things, her spirituality, I guess is what we'll say, because spirit is just kind of bringing it up as just spirituality. She was spiritual. She definitely was a spiritual woman. She was deep into spirituality. I feel like to some degree she was always that way. I don't know why I see something specifically about the 1970s. So I don't know when she was born, but I do believe in the 1970s she was pretty active and was pretty popular in the music industry, right? Or depending on which 1970s we talk about, right? But there's something I see about the 1970s where I feel like there's something where I literally hear her saying, I like to go get my palm read. Like I hear her saying it in her voice. But I feel like I'm seeing her as her younger self, like literally, like it feels like the 1970s because she has the long hair, she has like the tassel dress, with the pumps on, and it's like her younger self. She's like very muscular and like thin. Um, and I literally hear her saying, I like to go get my palms read. Like, I can't say it in her voice, but like I hear her saying it. Like, so I feel like there's something where maybe she kind of started delving into spirituality, into spiritual practices and spiritual understandings in like the 70s, but she may have even been exposed to it before then to some degree. I feel like she got heavily into spirituality in the 80s. This must be her cuz I literally hear her voice. I hear that's what keeps me that's what kept me grounded. Because she was very popular in the 80s, because I think, by then she was seen as like a rock kind of rock and roll icon. So I feel like her spirituality is what kept her grounded, Tina Turner. Like as a musician, as an artist, um, she must be here because I hear her almost like she's responding to me. So Tina Turner, if you are in the room, first of all, we respect you so much. So we highly favor you. We surround you in the love of spirit, the love of God, in the name of Jesus, and thank you for being here. Um, she says thank you. She says, but for any person, really, spirituality is important. She says that's why I respect what you do. She says, thank you, Tina. Didn't expect you to come through so soon. But it is what it is. She says you have a nice space. She says the energetically, it's a nice space. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Wow. I don't. I now that I know you're here, I kind of don't know how I should move in the reading. Like I don't know if I should let you take the reign or if I should keep doing what I'm doing. Like she says, no, you take the reign. You keep doing what you're doing. I'll interject. I'll chime in. All right. All right, let's go with what Tina Turner said. So, she really enjoys being read. Actually, like she's kind of like sitting there. She's sitting off to the side in a chair. I never have anything for anyone to sit in. I'm sorry, Tina. I never have anything for anyone to sit in. But she's sitting on a chair over there. She's kind of just staring at me and smiling. I think she enjoys getting readings and stuff like that. She enjoys this type of stuff. She's like, I can't like do it. She like, okay, so this is a chair, but imagine if the chair were turned around and I was sitting with my back facing away from you all, but with my like arm or my chin resting on this part of the chair. Like that's how I see her. That's how she shows up to me. And she's kind of just smiling at me, nodding her head like, "Yep, I enjoy this type of stuff." Um, well, now I'm nervous because she's looking at me, but let me pull it together, child. One legend recognizes another legend, honey. All right, one expert recognizes another expert. She was an expert in her field. I'm an expert in mine, so I can do this. All right. She goes like the energy comes across as she kind of goes. It was fun seeing all the different ages and stages of the world and of music. From the 60s to the 70s to the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s. So many decades of, she says, rock and roll. So many decades of music. So many decades of styles and trends. She says some of them I set. She says a lot of them I said actually. Um, she says, but I enjoyed it. She says, I lived a full life. And I hear her saying, but I was tired, y'all. So she's taking the reign, which is totally fine. But she's saying, but I was tired, y'all. She laughs when I say that. She says, man, was I tired. My joints, the aches. I couldn't move like I used to. She's kind of like dancing in the chair. She like flips her hair. I couldn't do all that. And she says, that's what brought me joy. That's what brought me comfort. That's what part of what brought me peace, but that was what like invigorated me. She says that's what lit me up. She says, like a firecracker. Um, she's kind of looking around the room, like looking at everything. She's like, you have a really beautiful room, like a beautiful home. Thank you, Tina. It's nothing compared to, I'm sure, the home you lived. I would have loved to have seen the home you lived in, especially with the crystals I was tapping into and saw earlier. She looks at me. She goes, "Oh yeah, I love crystals." She goes like that. I feel like this is like a conversation. I love this. Um, my cat Fonzie. She looks down at Fonzie. Fonzie looks over at Tina Turner. You see Tina? You see her? Yeah, you see her. I wonder if were you a cat person, Tina? She says, "Oh yeah, I love cats. I love dogs." I think it's almost like she's saying she was more of a dog person. But she says, "I love cats. I love animals." She says. He says he's cute. She also says he knows. And then she points at the screen, meaning y'all, and she says, and they know that he knows. Because you're right, because they be pointing out, like whenever Fonzie comes in the room and starts meowing, there's always a comment that's like, Fonzie. Fonzie, came and Fonzie tapped into spirit. Fonzie was trying to tell you something spiritually. This is my cat Fonzie. I said his name too many times. It's like Bloody Mary. He wants to make an appearance. Fonzie. Oh, Claus. Do you hear him purring? Yeah, McGee. All right. I'm working. Okay, Fonzie. We can't do this. I'm working. All right, I'm working. This is Fonzie, everyone. Ow! All right, no. Let me finish my reading. Now I got cat hair all over me, child. No. All right. No, no, no. She's gonna jump on my lap. Fonzie, you're wasting Tina Turner's time. I'm sorry, Tina. Fonzie. Oh my god. Okay. Luckily, she's so patient. Fonzie. She says I'm at peace. She says I'm around family. I'm around loved ones. She says I'm with God. She points up at the sky. He is real. All right. It is real. They are real. She is real. He said, or she says, she mentioned something about Ike. It's almost like she's saying, like, I'm back with Ike, or I've reconnected with Ike. Did Ike pass away? Did Ike Turner pass away? I didn't. Hold on. Oh, he died in December on December 12th, 2007. Oh, okay. She goes, yeah, yeah. She goes, it was good to see him. It was good to see him, actually. And she kind of goes to me and she says, and the reason why I feel so comfortable with you is because I was into this stuff while I was alive. This is what I tapped into to prepare for my death, she says. So she tapped into her spirituality in some way, shape, or form. She says, many years ago. She goes, I accepted it. She says, I knew that this wasn't the end, or that was not the end. It was just the beginning of a new beginning, she says. I feel like that could be like words from a song you sang or something like that. I can even say it just as perfectly as you just said it. She goes, and she says it like this, which is interesting. She says, I want your fans to know, meaning my fans, but you know they're your fans too. She says, no, we're not all of them. She says, you have fans too, darling. She says, you have fans too. I want to tell your fans, she says, that what he does is real, meaning me. And she says it like this, we need people like him, meaning me. Tina's saying we need people like him, meaning me. Um, she says, yes, you. We need people like you to help us transition, but also to help the living still transition. Meaning the living, she kind of goes in transition in different ways. She goes transition in terms of maybe people who are just transitioning into spirituality and finding themselves. But she says also transitioning, for example, to, for people who have lost someone and are transitioning to a life without them, she says, such is my case. So she kind of goes, you will help a lot of my fans in some way, shape, or form to come to peace with what's happened, she says. And for that, I thank you. Okay, well, you are welcome, Tina, but I don't want to cry. I don't want to get emotional, but she says life is circular. She says life is never motionless. Sometimes it may feel that way, but life is always moving. And she says you've got to ride the wave while you can. You've got to take advantage of it while you can because when you're gone, it doesn't stop moving. She says it keeps going on and on and on. The world keeps turning and turning and turning and shifting and changing and evolving into something new, just as we all do, she says. She says, so I wanted to come here to tell everyone, to tell your people, to tell my people, she says, that this is not the end. She says, this is not the end for me. This is not the end for you. She says, this is the end, she says, of my physical body. She says, unfortunately. She says, but the legacy lives on. The footage lives on, she says. The music lives on. She says the icon lives on. She says now they get to see how much of a true star I am. How much I truly gave to the world. How much I truly influenced people. She says, I felt like they gave me my flowers, but at times I felt like sometimes I didn't get the full extent of my flowers. She kind of smiles and lifts up her chin and she goes, and now I will. She says, that's the beauty of death. She says, not to get too esoteric. She says, or morbid, kind of thing. But she kind of goes, it's like, that's the beauty of death is that you begin to get your flowers. Everything that people couldn't say or didn't say or sometimes shouldn't have said, they finally get to say. And she says it's a release for everyone in that way. She says, and I don't know if I'm hoping this isn't her last statement because I almost don't want her to leave. She kind of goes, I changed the world, and now you can too. And she kind of says that for everyone, me included, but you included also watching this video. She changed the world, but you can too watching this video. I can too making this video, right? She goes, find out how you can change the world. And I get the energy where you don't want me to look into the tarot cards. Is that... She kind of goes, no, you don't... She kind of goes, you don't need them. I just want to talk. She says, if you don't mind. Listen, if you want to talk all night, Tina, which I know you don't want to, but, I'm just saying, the floor is yours, all right? She goes, thank you, thank you. She kind of, takes like a deep breath in and kind of looks down and she's like, it's almost like she's kind of running out of words or run out of words. Once again, I don't want to force the energy. She goes, I understand, I understand. She says, I appreciate that and I thank you. She goes, I guess the last thing I want to say is thank you to my fans, thank you to my family, thank you to my loved ones for being there in my darkest moments, she says. I feel like I'm starting to kind of like talk like her. You don't know how much you changed me in such a positive way, she said. To all of you all who listened to my music, who enjoyed my content, enjoyed what I did, you brought me life, she says. You brought me joy. You brought me purpose. You kept me going when many times I didn't feel like I could keep going, she says. She says there's a lot, the public didn't know. There's a lot y'all don't know. But some of it will come out soon. But she says those personal struggles that we all deal with, those personal, she kind of goes, I guess demons, we could say, she kind of goes, those personal issues that we all deal with behind the scenes. She says, she looks at the camera, she goes, y'all, those moments is when y'all kept me going. And I want to thank you for that, she says. Genuinely. She says, I know I did what I did. I know I did what I was supposed to do, and I know I did it good. She says, that's why I can stand here strong in my spirit and be so confident and be so bold. And know that everything was for the right. She says, even my death. She says, it was time, y'all. She says, but y'all have all those memories, all that legacy, all that enrichment of culture. She says, don't let it go to waste. She says, do something brilliant with it. Be better than even me, she says. Then she kind of goes, she kind of starts singing the song, rolling, rolling, rolling down the river. She wants me to pull a final card. Do you want me to pull the final card now, Tina Turner, or is there anything else you wanted to say? I keep almost wanting to say Aretha Franklin, but I don't know why I keep wanting to almost say that. She says, oh, she's, Aretha's here. She's probably here. She says, she's almost like saying me and Aretha were kindred spirits, or they were good friends. So, Aretha, if you're in the room, we love you too, Miss Aretha. All right? Let's pull the final card for you, Miss Tina. Thank you so much for being here and giving us such beautiful words of wisdom and spirit. Really important, really needed. All right? Y'all, the creativity and abundance card came out. Let me show y'all this card. Creativity and abundance. It says, Dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. Is this not just what she was talking about, y'all? It says, it's time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity can manifest for you. And that's what she did. She followed her passion, and that's what grew for her, was prosperity and abundance. So once again, thank you for that lesson, Tina. You overcame so much adversity in your life, and you became exactly who you are, who you were supposed to become. And for that is truly inspiring. So thank you so much. We send you back from where you came with love and light. I don't want you to leave, but I don't also want to take advantage of your energy or anything like that. So I just appreciate you so much for coming through. Thank you for your kind words, your words of wisdom. I will definitely take them to heart, and I'm sure your audience and my audience and all in between will also hopefully take some with them too. So we send you back where you came from with love and light. She kind of disappears. Thank you so much, Tina. She was very magical. Very magical woman. I didn't want her to leave, y'all. I could have talked to her for hours. I love her energy, and it's just so sad that she's gone in the physical, but it is truly a great thing to have people such as myself and maybe other psychics or psychic mediums who will eventually tap into this energy, who can give us messages from her, from beyond, from the other side. So that is the beauty of life. That's the ugly, and the beauty, or the curse and the beauty of life, kind of thing. All right, you guys. Well, I hope I was able to give you some clarity and insight. Thank you all for, I got some cat hair on my face, child. Thank you all for listening and watching. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to my channel. If you would like your own personal reading, I am available on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. So do not hesitate to reach out. You can also text me at 703-791-9162. I am available for international clients as well. And I'll catch you in your own personal reading. Do not hesitate to reach out, even if it is 3 a.m. If I'm up, I might, actually answer, and, we might be able to do your reading, even if it's that late. I've done it for many clients before, so if you need a reading, do not hesitate to reach out. We will find a way to schedule, and just make sure you follow the directions. I also do offer candles, classes, and different types of things as well. All right, you guys, love and light. God bless. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your night, and we once again send love to Tina Turner. All right. I'll talk to you all in your own personal reading, or I'll see you in the next video. Either way, I'll see you soon. God bless. Psychic with a T, the psychic with the T, that's me. That's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Psychic with a T, the psychic with the T, that's me. That's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me. That's me.
Oh,